Hello and welcome to the basement. This is episode number 49. We are one away from our 50th episode, which we still have no plan for.
We should make up a plan by the end of this episode.
Which I want it to be
badass.
Hold on. Let's get to the introduction before we start getting into something.
Before we get sidetracked.
We're not sidetracked, but let's get to the introductions. As of every week, I'm JD. To my left, we have Joel.
Hi guys. Safety.
Across the table, Dan.
Safety.
You done? Across the table from me, we have Dan.
Hi.
That'd be a text. Motherfucker. Okay. And to my right, we have Chris.
Hello.
I saw that. They didn't, but I did.
You don't know, they might have seen it. Oh, you don't know what the camera hid. Made you look.
Is that what that blinking light was?
Josh, it's an old VHS camera. How the fuck did you not notice it?
But anyway, back to what me and Joel were discussing about.
Yes.
I want it to...
Stupidly. Sorry.
I want it to be some sort of top list. Top list.
I thought you said topless. Alright.
Top list, not topless.
Well, depending on who's here.
Carl is so awkward.
Huh?
Okay.
Carl would be so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Top list of what?
That's the thing. We've already done our top 10 games.
We've already discussed... I don't know.
We've never discussed our nerd origins like we were going to.
That's true. We could each bring forth our personal... What makes ourselves the most geeky.
No, not the most geeky, just a geek.
Well,
Where it all started.
Yeah. Like, for me, my thing is D&D. That's what started it all for me. So I might go more into it. And have, like, a story or something.
Might be simple. I blame Joel.
I blame Joel.
Not that I was a cool kid before that, it's just...
You weren't quite a geek.
I wasn't quite a geek yet. But no, I
So
think
you were a loser.
Yes. I think our best episodes have come from those episodes where we had a top 10 list. Or a top 5
absolutely.
list.
I agree with that.
We stayed on track because we had a list of what we were talking about.
Yep.
Speaking
of, I have a list today.
Top 5 favorite nerddom characters.
The one we didn't do, we had planned,
Across
but that
the board.
episode got wiped out. That's when my computer froze. Was music from games.
That was a good one.
Kinda. That's like nothing to me, though.
You got no, like, music that just, even if it doesn't, from a game, that you hear it and you just, somebody snap for me so they hear it. Thank you.
That was actually a really good one. I was kind of surprised by that. Music just never been a thing with video games with me. Music has always been its own thing.
Because I have songs like Superman, like Goldfinger. Hear that and I'm instantly, or Police Truck by Dead Kennedys. Just immediately back at Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yep.
Or
Ace of Spades does it for me.
I was going to say Ace of Spades by Motorhead.
Because Fortunate Son kind of does it too. To Bad Company 2 Vietnam.
That's true. Then you could have Through the Fire and Flames for Guitar Hero 3.
Exactly. I mean, that's kind of hard. I also was thinking...
Is that a Band-Aid?
Like I said, it doesn't even have to come from a game.
Take my feet.
But you go to Pink Floyd. Goodbye Blue Sky.
Goodbye.
That one kind of reminds me of
Fallout. Okay. We could do that.
Because at the beginning of it, did you see the Don't Drop the Bomb?
I also feel like the three of us, the original founding members, should also have a story of geek.
But the 50th will most likely be on a Saturday.
For Snowman.
We will have...
No, I'm talking about your thing you just said. Story.
I feel like me, you, JD, and Dan Snow. So we were the first 4. Should each come up with like a story of how we became geeks. If we have a defining moment, like I'm now a geek. or a geek memory.
It just kind of happened. I think that's how it kind of has been.
Oh, mine was a very special day.
No, but I mean, like, you just know.
I'd have to say, I do know.
It's not like
You
a sudden...
do know. See?
I would have to, thinking on it now,
Save it.
I'm not going to say it.
But you have that moment. You must have a moment, too.
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, that happened.
Yeah.
And it is because of you.
I feel so accomplished right now.
But, that sounds good. But I'm going to break my own rule here. And go with...
It all started with the original trilogy of Star Wars for me when I was little.
I'm going to go break my own rule here and have more than 4 people on the show.
Yeah, but it's a special.
Exactly.
No.
And it's going to be the original 4 members, definitely.
You'll like his idea.
That's why we're pushing it to a Saturday. Excuse me. I want to try and get Mike, which I'm going to try and contact Mike this weekend.
For next weekend.
You're going to need to edit this part, Josh. This fucking hurts.
Could be worse. Hold on.
Ah! Fucker.
No, it wasn't from anime. It was from D&D.
Tieflings.
Female orc.
Hobbits. Little bastards. A perfect height to give blowjobs.
Gonna try and get Mike. Carl's gonna be on it because Carl has become that.
Ow!
Has become that.
Ow! A lot of hair.
Don't do
Don't-
that. That's gross.
Disgusting.
Look at all the hair on
I
that.
want to look at it.
I got another one, so hold on.
No. Carl has become that
Go
4th
to.
member.
Do you want to have him do a story too?
Christopher?
No, because he doesn't really look at himself as.
No,
That's
Carl.
geek. That's true.
Yeah, he does. He
It all starts here.
partakes in geek stuff, but he doesn't look at himself as a geek like we do.
Oh, motherfucker.
I'm leaving that in. I'm completely leaving that in.
Oh, that hurt me. That's.
Can leave this in too.
Thank God that it hit me in the face.
Yep. I would have thrown up.
You know what's
No, no, go away.
You know what's funny? They don't know what hit him in the face, and they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I
right
know. You guys, this sounds so wrong.
now. It sounds very, very, very wrong on here.
Now it's up to him to edit it.
I'm still keeping room.
That's what she said.
Well, yeah, you are.
And
That's
that's
a high
how
five.
she became pregnant.
But no,
I have a list of things to talk about when we're done with this. He's counting. Give him a minute.
and Chris, you're welcome to come back for the 50th as well.
Well, you said everybody.
I select.
So that's going to be like trying to run a D&D match with 10 people.
I select
Nope.
everybody.
Because we're gonna have a format. Have everyone.
I'm cutting it there. The four originals. Carl, who is our.
Mike.
Could you let me finish?
No.
Carl, who has become our 4th.
Our stand-in.
Our 4th standing because Dan can't do it
I'm
anymore.
assuming Haley,
Hey, Haley, we'll wait.
because she's been here
Amanda.
multiple times.
I'm only kidding.
Give it to Haley at this point. No,
That
Haley,
maxed out.
Haley's been on like 4 episodes as of 4. But Mike, because Mike's been on it quite a few times.
Mike, I miss you. Answer my message on Facebook.
And
Mike
Chris,
too.
because this is what, your 5th?
Maybe 3.
3?
Yeah,
3.
I haven't been for many.
This has got to be at least your 4th, because I remember you both on at least 3 before. We've done 50 of these.
Yeah, I've definitely.
I think Haley's been on more than 4 also.
Yeah,
I'd
she's
say
been
at
a
least
5th
6.
quite a few times.
Yeah. She might not have always said something, but she's always been there and said a few things here and there.
Like me.
There was a short period of time we didn't let her on because she was being realistic.
Yeah, that's true.
Stop shitting on our fantasy.
That is so true. But you know what? Lately she's been contributing with comics and stuff, though.
Yes.
Yes.
Which is pretty cool. I've never been happier. So, before this podcast started, we were talking about a song that Josh introduced to me that Leonard Nimoy?
No, Leonard Nimoy.
Thank you, I can't pronounce his name. Spock, the original Spock, sang a song called Bilbo Baggins. Or it's close enough to, I don't know the actual title.
Bilbo Baggins.
That's
exactly
it.
That's exactly
okay.
it.
It's a song about Bilbo Baggins. I highly recommend it because Bilbo Baggins is my idol.
It's
He's
also
my hero.
fucking hysterical.
It's hysterical and it's awesome.
From 1967, so you got that
That
flower power sound to it.
what's funny is that
Oh, no,
was vibrant.
silent.
It was just on.
Louder than a ring would have been.
That was just on a bunch of can tabs. That's what made that noise.
That was amazing.
That was awesome. So right, another rule: don't put them on top of can tabs. I didn't even know how that noise was possible.
Rules are gonna be posted. Somebody's gonna be looking at them.
No, I don't have my chest pocket.
Don't put them on. What the fuck? Why would you ever need that rule? Consult episode number 49.
And
11
see
minutes.
pictures for Joel's can tab dress, and you'll see why there's so many can tabs left over.
The sad part is we're in a different room.
They migrate.
They want to sit in. I
All right.
suggesting coconut.
Just like at my old job. Alright, let's see.
Not a better podcast to use that on.
Nope.
3 years ago, or almost 4 now, there was an airsoft gun fight at said place where I used to work. And to this day, there's still one of my friends is still finding airsoft pellets, and we thought we had got all of them.
That's amazing. All right, so we're also talking about The Hobbit because naturally we're talking about the song Bilbo Baggins, which do listen to.
I love the song What Bilbo Baggins Hates. Unexpected.
Oh yes, that's such a good song in the book too. Sounds so weird to say.
It's a good song.
It is. Just
So
like
I
The Lonely
looked up.
Mountain.
I had the book on my phone, and I found the pages with the riddles on them. I'm gonna ask mostly Chris and Josh
I'm not allowed to answer.
the question because me and Dan have read the book multiple times, so I already know the answers. All right, so ready?
Sure.
Voiceless it cries, wingless it flutters, toothless it bites, and mouthless it mutters. What is it?
Can you repeat that?
Voiceless it cries, wingless it flutters, toothless it bites, mouthless it mutters.
The wind!
Damn it, Dan!
Oh, I went a complete opposite way with that one.
Yes, the wind.
Josh, was your mind going the same way mine was?
Alright, I won't answer anymore.
Want to read one? It's one in italics.
No, see, for some reason I was
The top
picturing.
one.
I was close. I pictured it. I don't know why, but a leaf in the wind.
Yeah. You have been eaten by a golem.
And I and a blue face, they're never gonna get this.
No.
It took me a while to get. I wasn't even close when I tried to guess this one. An eye in a blue face saw an eye in a green face. That eye is like to this eye, said the first eye, but in low place, not in high place.
I'm not going to say it because...
Alright, do you want me to read it again? An eye in a blue face saw an eye in a green face. That eye is like to this eye, said the first eye, but in low place, not in high place. It makes sense if you think about it.
Yep.
I could sit here all day, you're never gonna get it.
No.
Sun on the daisies.
What?
Yep.
I'm not getting it.
Do you want to read the next one or do you want me to?
I know the next one.
Blue fish, sky.
Yep.
Green, the ground. The daisy
Oh.
has a yellow center.
Oh.
The sun, that eye is like to this eye, but in low
Yes,
place,
yes,
not in high
yes,
place.
yes.
It cannot be seen, cannot be felt, cannot be heard, cannot be smelt. It lies behind stars and under hills, and empty holes it fills.
Mustard gas.
It comes... What the fuck? It comes first and follows after, and ends life, kills laughter.
A bullet.
This is in medieval times. Guns have not been invented.
Oh,
Look outside.
I didn't know we were medieval.
Look outside.
Shut up.
Dark?
Yes.
I was actually getting
Well,
that.
a bullet doesn't really smell, and it kills you before you even know it. So,
Have you ever smelled gunpowder?
Gunpowder.
but you can't smell it. It kills you before you even are ready.
Not if they miss.
anything.
A box without hinges, key, or lid. Yet golden treasure
treasures lie.
inside is hid.
These are some of my favorite riddles.
Yep.
Repeat it, please.
God damn it, Dan, shut up. A box without hinges, key, or lid. Yet golden treasure inside is hid.
You made it.
Because of what he did, I'm going to say chicken.
Wrong!
An egg.
Egg.
Eggs.
Egg.
Specifically.
Well, it's not a box.
Well, technically, Gollum says eggses.
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 Eggses!
Eggses it is.
Potatoes.
Alive without breath, as cold as death. Never thirsty, ever drinking. All in mail, never clinking. Like chainmail. Is what it is.
This one was
Mail,
a good one.
that kind
This
of
was
mail.
a good one.
Yeah, took me a minute to figure this one out too.
I want to answer.
A heart.
Nope. Try again.
Read it again.
Alive without breath, as cold as death. Never thirsty, ever drinking. All in mail, never clinking.
You should read this book. It's very good.
Give up. A fish. Scales.
Doesn't. It's ever drinking.
I think too literal about these things. I was thinking.
That's why you need imagination.
Yeah, I was thinking about like what's inside.
SpongeBob. That's right.
Do you want to do one more?
One more.
Do all of them.
I think there's only this last one.
Nope.
No, that's definitely the last one. Oh, no. Well, okay. Then there's the cheating one. Alright, we'll do that one too. This thing all things devours. Birds, beasts, trees, and flowers. Gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stone to metal. Slays kings, ruins towns, and beats high mountains down.
Rain.
Nope. That'd be a lot of rain to slaughter a king.
Yeah.
I didn't
Razor
hear
hell!
Didn't hear that part.
Do 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 do.
At first I thought dragon.
No.
It's funny.
They're
I'm giving
never
a hint
gonna
right now.
get this one. Just let.
All I think is Jeopardy with that.
I know, but give up.
Yeah.
Time. See the hint now, and then the last one. What is in my pocket? Yep, that's how Bilbo won.
It almost got killed.
It almost got killed.
A ring.
Yes. You have both? No, you just stole my one.
Just do one.
That was great. Joel's just like, what the fuck? I thought I had that.
Because I am good.
Moving along.
Moving along.
Okay,
also
I got
have
one.
a list.
I got one. Not in the book, but okay.
Poop. Sorry.
The one who made it doesn't
Coffin.
need it.
I was right. I'm really good at riddles.
You've read it before.
Yeah.
That was great. He didn't even finish.
He didn't even finish the first line.
The only one I know of off the top of my head is from the original Batman TV series. Excuse me, not the original Batman. And it was what is something no man wants, but no man wants to lose?
Well, his penis.
No.
Well, it's true. No man wants another penis, but no man wants to lose his own.
Okay.
True.
Not the correct answer, but
So you wouldn't mind losing yours?
it's still not the correct answer to the riddle.
So you want mine?
I don't want yours. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm just saying you're not right.
Exactly.
What is it?
Either you two.
My mind went right to the gutter. That's where it's staying.
Dan? I think I might implement into a rule. No phones at all, because look at this.
This is notes for tonight.
I know you
I got a text.
I got a text.
Yeah, but I'm thinking I might implement a new rule because both of you over there.
I answered.
I answered.
You what? That's not an answer.
I actually
He stole
answered.
my riddle. I'm done.
I'm done.
A lawsuit.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Because you don't want to lose a lawsuit.
Exactly. You don't want to get sued.
That's so true.
First episode of Batman. The Riddler sues Batman.
Did you really?
How does a wanted criminal get away with a lawsuit?
Because the way that this episode plays, he's apparently making a legal deal with the bank or something. He's at one of the offices, and he tricks Batman into it. I never saw how Batman ends up finding out he's over there, but he's sitting in the office with a gun, and Batman jumps into the window and tackles him. Shoots out the gun. Fly comes up and says bang. No, it was a lighter. That's what it was. He was lighting the banker's
Cigarette.
cigarette, and it was just a gun lighter. And Batman tackles him for having the gun, and he
Susan Fly.
and he goes, "Riddle me this, Batman. What is one thing? What does no man want, but no man wants to lose?" Robin gets it and goes, "A lawsuit." He goes, "Correct, boy wonder," and hands him the papers. And then starts laughing maniacally. And because the whole thing is, he's going up against the court, he now has to reveal his identity.
Oh,
And I haven't finished the episode yet, but that's where I left off.
No, he just said, I'm Batman.
No, it's not Christian Bale, it's Adam West.
I am Batman!
But it's fucking hysterical because they're climbing up the outside of the building at the start, and the window into the room has this, it's barred. So, goes in the belt and cuts it. And Robin takes it and he's gonna just huck it out the building. He's on the ledge and he goes, "No, Robin, safety first." And he pulls out a bat suction cup and sticks it to the wall and it's gonna hook. And they just hook it on the side of the building.
I've seen this episode.
And I'm just like, that's why this series is fucking hysterical.
Because he has everything in that belt.
Safety first.
Exactly. Sorry, Batman. It's like anybody else would take it and hung it out the building. Batman's like, no, safety first. Boop.
It's an odd noise for Batman.
It'd be in a little bubble, too.
Upload screen.
B-O-O-T, bitch. Alright, I want to talk today about Xbox One versus PS4.
Haven't heard enough about it.
Yeah, I haven't heard much.
Well,
You will tonight.
yes, because I've done a lot of research.
I've looked into it a bit as well.
As of prior to Monday,
Just
I've
Sunday.
heard better things about the PS4.
what happened is
Same.
the Xbox, well, they both have technically 500 gigs of hard drive. But that's before Xbox puts their OS and everything into it, so it's actually going to be less than that. It's going to be about 10 gigs less.
They've always done that.
PS4 is 500 after.
That's awesome.
Also, Xbox does not have intentions of going up to a terabyte of internal hard drive or changeable hard drive. PS4 is talking about it and trying to figure out a way to do it.
PS4 is backwards compatible, correct?
Up to the PS1.
PS4 is backwards compatible all the way back to the Xbox One.
PS1.
Think
PS4.
about that again.
The Xbox One is not reverse compatible at all.
You also, with the Xbox One,
And it's more expensive.
$100 more, yes. With the Xbox One, it is a mandatory download of all purchased games.
And you have to connect to the internet every 24 hours, otherwise you cannot play any games. Now, Monday, the president released saying that that's not going to be the way, and that they're going to make it so you can buy, sell, and trade games. This morning, at 7 o'clock this morning, they said that that's not true, that it's going to be more like how we originally said. You might be able to still buy, sell, and trade games, and they're debating whether or not you have to be connected every 24 hours. And the Kinect is always on and attached and working. So they can spy on you.
Nope. I'm not buying next
I'm
year
not getting
Xbox.
an Xbox.
I like
I'm going to go with the
I
PS4.
might get the
I'm
PS4
sticking with
because
360.
now that I can play my old PlayStation games.
Yep, that's one of the reasons why I want to do it.
I'm going to enter Pepsi and Doritos is going to be having a contest, and they're giving away thousands of Xbox Ones.
Greed does not get you places, Microsoft.
Yeah, get you in the fucking gutter. Garbage.
Like I said, PepsiCo, which is Pepsi's and Dorito,
Yep.
Frito-Lay, that stuff. They're going to be giving away later this year 1,000, just 1,000, shouldn't say how many, of the Xbox One via contests.
How cool would it be if they implemented on the... Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to enter in and win that. If I win the Xbox One, and it sucks, I wasted no money.
I might do the same.
If I don't win, I don't get one.
I can bet you're not going to get one.
Because I suck at winning contests?
Yes.
Exactly.
See, I win them all the time.
So I suck.
I won
I
14
bet you
bucks.
won't get one.
Why?
Because you won't.
I'm going to enter as many of them as I can. Just prove Dan wrong now. Watch, I win 3.
My dad told me to use his email.
You're still not going to win one. You
Email.
win 3.
You said I'm not going to win. You never said 1.
I said you're not going to win one.
I have 3 emails, so if it does my email, there's 3 entrances.
Per thing. I have...
I can use. Dad told me I can use his email.
I could use 7. Mom, dad, sister. And then my 3. And then my mom has 2. Or my dad has 2. Someone in the family has 2. Jackie has
But
3
I'm going to go
also.
with the PS4.
That's
what
where
I'm
we're
doing.
going.
That's convenient that we all decide this individually.
What did we say? What did you say the price tag is on that?
Say I lied. I have heard enough about it.
So, out of the $3.99, Joel's paying $100 for me.
I lost the bet. Better ain't.
See, now, what I had thought of was, you know how that kid from The Simpsons laughs like that and points and stuff?
Yeah, Milhouse.
Yeah.
No, Nelson.
Nelson.
Whatever his name was. I think Family Guy had made an episode of like the end of the world or December 2013. Or not.
2012.
Or Simpsons was making...
Anyway.
Just get to the punchline.
I quit. I forget how I phrased it to Gene. It was months and months ago around the supposed D-Day. No, I remember how I did it. I said The Simpsons should make an episode about the end of the world and then have that kid come back, like, popped into a time window after the world doesn't end as, like, a Mayan and start laughing and pointing at everybody and then disappear. I thought it would be funny. I find myself funny. Fuck you all.
Dan, I want to talk to you about something else, though.
I don't want to hear it.
But it was your thing in the first place.
Now,
What was it?
Hold on, we're going to finish this conversation first.
by a show of hands, who's going day 1?
What?
Really?
What's day 1?
First day comes out.
Oh.
Haley doesn't know yet.
That's why I said show of hands.
I don't care. She doesn't watch these things. She does. I told you. I'm telling you right now.
That won't work. You'll get in trouble.
No, because I'll tell her to watch the podcast.
That
And
won't
she
work.
won't listen. And
No,
You're
she
gonna
won't.
get in trouble.
That's fine. I'm always in trouble. It doesn't last long with Haley. It's only for like 2 hours max.
Don't
Yeah,
let
I've seen her
his-
get mad at you and like 5 minutes later.
Yep, just completely fine with it, no matter what I do.
Joel, don't do that. Joel, aww.
God
Why'd you do
damn
that?
it.
Exactly.
And 2 minutes later, she completely forgot I did it.
Yeah, I might get it on release day.
I'm gonna pre-order it.
I'm definitely going in next week and putting $50
Why?
down.
Why?
It's a lot of money.
Oh, the other thing I learned.
What's a
right,
week and a 2 days? Not 2 days. A week and a half worth.
400? That's a week and a half. Well, a week and a third for me.
I'm only working
That's
32 hours.
still less than 1 week.
What?
Well, fuck you, Dan.
I'm getting $306.13 a week.
If I'm working 40 hours, it's 106. It's
Think like-
360.
Fuck
Fuck.
you, Josh.
I'm only working 4 days.
I haven't
That's
been,
even better. You get more money and work less than me.
I haven't been making 40 hours yet, but I think it's
Well,
like
before taxes, what is it?
500 and
12 times 32. Math genius needing a calculator.
Oh, for you? 12 times 32 would be 30.
I make like 500 and something
Just short of
after
4.
taxes.
No.
No, because 12,
12
And I
times
still haven't made
32.
anything.
32 hours at $12 an hour.
So that'd be 360 and then plus 20. Yeah. 384.
How? I only make 360 on a 40-hour week.
Taxes. That's before taxes.
That's before taxes.
But how, I don't see how that works then. How's an extra 8 hours?
Talk to Heather.
My mind hurts. My mind hurts.
Hold on.
What is 16 times 42.5?
Times. Yeah, 384. I don't do math wrong. Fuck you. What'd you say?
16 times 42.5?
16?
Yeah.
680.
16 times 42.5?
Yeah, I make 380 before tax. And then it's $80 taken out almost.
I
can't
get
remember
like,
how much it is taken out this
I
month.
think I
haven't
get like
worked-
over $100 taken out. Almost too.
I haven't worked 40 hours in over a
You
year.
make $6 more and work 8 hours less. For those who can't see, I just put Josh the Bird.
I also I worked less than 30 hours this week. So.
If I miss half an hour, I'm at $280 something because of the way the tax fucks me over. So I lose an hour and a half worth of pay if I miss a half hour because of taxes.
Massachusetts.
How fucked up is that?
You earn the money, but no, we're taking some of it too.
I don't know what I would lose. I'd lose a lot. Because I'm supposed to make 42.5 a week, and I usually don't. Because of... I'm working with somebody else, so I can't stay and do nothing. I need... Once I start doing my own work and stuff like that, I can stay as late as I want to, but...
Are you allowed overtime?
You have to get approved. But they require a minimum of 42.5 hours a week.
Really? That's fucking awesome.
Is that 2.5 considered overtime, or is that considered?
Nope, that's standard.
Yep, as long as it's under 5.
I mean,
you
some
don't have
people
to do
find a
it.
problem with it, but I just think of it as 2.5 extra hours that they're letting you work.
Yep, that you're getting paid for. It's not like they're not
Yep.
paying you for it.
I mean, somehow they don't
You
have
just
to
get
pay you overtime
paid
for it.
$16 an hour, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Dan, I want to talk to you about what you said last time. You were thinking about doing a D&D yourself, you DMing.
Oh, Forgotten Realms?
Yeah, what is Forgotten Realms even about? I don't know anything about
I don't
Forgotten
either.
Realms. I thought it was
I saw it
4th
was a
edition.
3rd edition. I'm sure they have expansions for 4th edition. But there is 3rd edition books and materials for it. You can look it up. Well, actually, don't look it up. Don't look it up.
I'm just checking which edition it's in.
3rd.
Okay.
He don't trust you.
No, I do. I want to check and see if it's in 4th also.
That's the one thing I'm gonna miss about Xbox.
The controllers?
the offset joystick.
Good
Love it.
aftermarket.
I think
the offset.
PlayStation should adapt to that.
You can't. At this point, you can't change the 3 straight systems.
You know what it was like to go from a GameCube controller to a PlayStation controller?
GameCube was the worst controllers.
What?
No,
N64.
Yeah.
Dan,
There
right
was
behind you.
3
Dan,
things.
Dan, right behind you.
Dan, green, back,
And a little
right.
pedophile knob.
Jeez.
That is the worst
I hated
controller.
this.
Oh yeah, those things are pretty bad.
It was like, which one do I hold?
What if I have to use L?
Well, what you do? Ready? Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, but then you use your middle finger. Look up. You use your middle finger, hit Z.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I used to do.
But I had small hands.
Yeah,
I used to hold the middle, and
Let me see.
I
The
just,
average
remove
child
my
that this
hand.
was designed for couldn't do that.
Dan, let me see. I still have small hands.
Or,
But to do this, and then I can do
the
it now.
The Dreamcast had terrible controllers, too.
The Dreamcast wasn't that. This is still worse than the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast isn't bad. I got the Dreamcast controllers in that black box over there. Right on top.
Yeah, I don't like it. I didn't like them.
They were just bulky.
Oh jeez.
That's their problem. And they had a miniature TV screen on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Forgotten Realms, definitely 4th edition.
I've seen it for third.
3.5?
No.
3?
3. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it from. Search Forgotten Realms 3.0.
Well, on the D&D site, Wizards, they have 4 different expansions based off of Forgotten Realms for the 4th edition.
The other thing about Microsoft, this is going back to the 360. Their wireless system is patented, and they won't. That's why I don't see aftermarket wireless controllers.
Yep.
Because I asked about that at GameStop because of the Afterglow controllers. I asked if they made wireless Xbox ones. And
Yeah,
they said-
see? Forgotten Realms campaign setting, Dungeons and Dragons 3.0 fantasy role playing.
Okay, it might have started there. I'm just saying that it definitely is in 4th edition also.
Yeah, because that's actually the book I was looking at.
He says no. He goes actually. He goes apparently Microsoft's wireless system
Is patented.
is patented, and they won't give it out to people. He goes because Afterglow went to them.
What am I doing?
Background.
It's nice.
Afterglow went to them to try and make the wireless controllers, and they said no. He goes, but Sony's is released, so they started making wireless ones for the PS3.
Honestly, I like PlayStation more. I always have and always will.
My only problem with the PS3 is every time I see someone playing it, there is something glitchy about it, and it just. And it's just the way it is because it's Carl. He's told me, he shared some stories with me. A problem he had, and he's had it on his, and he had it on Colin's. It's like,
Well, you know, they don't have the same problem with when loading screens where it just freezes up on you. PS3 does not have that apparently.
that's never. Carl has said that.
It has.
I've seen his followers do it, and this Skyrim.
Because I've seen kid Tyler I hang out with from Haley's College, and Pete used to have one, and it never did that sort of thing.
He downloaded Point Lookout for Fallout 3. And when he first got to the dock, and he's walking down, and there is a black line about halfway down the screen, less than a quarter of an inch wide. It's just the map would not load there. It would not. He could turn 90, not even 90 degrees,
That hurt.
and look
What
in
was
another
it?
direction, and it'd be
I found
fine.
something on the floor.
He could turn the other direction and look, it'd be fine. But he looked a certain direction, just walking straight down that dock, and it would be this black line down halfway down the screen. I'm like,
You can add in whatever you want.
that's annoying. He goes,
I got nothing to add.
it happens. I'm like, so you just accept it? He goes, yeah.
But
like,
people also don't pay like $60 a year or whatever they pay, and everything else for like downloads and stuff that Microsoft gets.
I'm like, that was bothered the fuck out of me. You don't pay for your updates.
That's true.
No, I'm talking about like DLC and everything else that they get.
No, you have to pay for DLC.
For PS4, yeah. 3, sorry.
I'm just talking about like every source of extra money that Xbox
You
gets.
you don't pay to play online. That's it.
And people,
DLCs,
Xbox makes a shitload of money from that online access.
The DLCs, you still have to go and buy PlayStation.
I'm not saying that you don't.
You just did.
No, I didn't.
He did.
No, you misheard him. He said the extra pay on top of.
He said.
And I didn't say that PlayStation doesn't charge for their DLC. I said the extra money that Xbox
I heard the extra stuff like online DLC.
No, he said like the extra
like on top of the online
okay.
access
is
and all
what he
that
said.
other stuff.
Okay, I misinterpreted the way you said it.
Does PlayStation have like that Avatar stuff too?
No, you don't have a Avatar.
Yeah,
or
No,
meme.
but I heard a leak through PlayStation or something on Tumblr that said that they're gonna introduce an Avatar
Because
system.
that Avatar marketplace makes a lot of money
I thought
too.
they did have it already. I thought
And then the games,
Sony doesn't.
the
Sony
games for
does.
the avatars, the stuff for the avatars,
The only thing that they have is Little Big Planet. You can have that guy running around it.
That's what I was thinking.
and to change your gamer tag costs money.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Like everything that Xbox does costs money that they make profit from.
I thought about changing my gamer tag, but every gamer tag I wanted to use was taken.
I love this knife stand.
Remember when after you watched Open, I wanted to make my name El Parco?
El Puerco.
And see what I love about
That was taken.
What I love about Steam is that you change your gamer tag and it'll tell you what previous gamer tags you had.
Really?
Yes.
I'm
Or
like,
it does on Dota anyways.
who would use the name the pig in Spanish?
A Spanish fat person?
He's a big pig.
Yep. I want to stab someone.
Carl will be here shortly.
No, not Carl. I've been liking Carl more and more lately.
But
I love everybody.
Bullshit.
I give Carl a hard time.
now he knows what you're joking with.
I give him a hard time too. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
He'd stab you.
Send him
with
one, send him one.
He would try. I would say he would do
that. Yeah, but I think that Xbox
would start playing with this around him. Just put that away.
What'd you say?
I think that Xbox would dominate PlayStation with extra money that they make.
Oh, absolutely.
Sony doesn't charge you to play with your friends.
But
Yeah.
it definitely screws up your playtime with your friends.
Plus,
As
the
far as
headsets
server,
for the PS3 aren't as nice as the ones for Xbox.
Xbox has
Well,
like the
they
perfect game. If they did what the PS4 just did with the Xbox, without the bullshit, it would be like the perfect game system. Backwards compatible all the way to the Xbox.
See, I didn't like the mandatory download of games.
Exactly.
It's like,
Now they're getting
Now-
too stingy and greedy, and people can't support that.
Josh, you know me. I like to download games.
Exactly.
I
That's
prefer
why-
to download games. I do not like that they do
that's why your 150 gig Xbox is full.
250.
I mean,
150.
that's the other thing is that you're gonna lose so much
You
memory.
got the Elite, that's only 150.
No, I have the 240 on there.
I wouldn't even be able to fit half of
The
the
Elite
game
only had the
library
150.
onto
That was
my
the first time the
Xbox.
150 was... The Slim has the 250.
I have
Oh.
250.
I have a 250, and I wouldn't be able to fit half my game library onto my Xbox. You
I
need
don't.
to-
I could fill yours in 20.
Oh, you
Because then
could.
you'd
No
have to
doubt.
be deleting
I'm
games.
still at
and-
165.
I only download the games.
176.
Yeah,
quite
only-
often.
I'm still over 150 gigs left.
I could
I still have, like, 200
arguably
something.
fill up a terabyte with games and music and movies on my Xbox.
See, I don't.
I
do
do
music,
like that
I
they
don't-
merged to Amazon Video, because I could watch all my stuff now.
I did like that because I have Prime. I can watch so much shit for free.
And Netflix. I love Netflix.
Netflix on Joel's Xbox does not want to work at my house.
Nope, it won't work here. It'll work at my house. Works at Haley's house.
Well, that's because Josh's house has viruses.
Could be
Too much porn.
too much porn. Just matter of fact.
He admitted it.
Well, there's two types of guys out there: the guys who watch porn and the guys who lie about watching porn.
I don't think there is anybody on the planet that doesn't.
Haley's only seen one porn.
She still watched it.
It was like 20 seconds worth, and it was lesbian. And that was before me. She watched it with Leah. I think Leah was trying to get with Haley. Because Leah's a lesbian.
I don't know who Leah is.
Why else would a lesbian watch
Lesbian
a lesbian porn with another girl?
Touche.
I'm like, yep. So I'm gonna, next time she's over, I'm just gonna bring up porn. She's like, what the fuck? I'm like, If I like it, I thought you might too. See, you can learn a lot from this, Haley.
Anyways.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Anyways.
Watch, this
This is the one episode she watches.
Well, this is when your job as a friend comes into play here. And edit this out.
Nope. I don't want him to.
I tried.
Yeah, oh, it's fine. I don't mind getting in trouble with Haley.
Now, Joel, I have a question for you.
What's up?
With your dislike of Windows,
Yes.
did you not like the Sega Genesis? Dreamcast, excuse me. Grab it. Look at the right front of that.
Yeah, but no, well, that's old Windows.
Okay.
I love Windows at Windows 98 and before.
I love
98
Windows
wasn't that
9.
great. Windows 98 was like the
97 was good.
97 was ideal. It was everything you needed and nothing you didn't.
What do you think about Windows 8?
Windows 8 is the epitome of the devil. Windows 7 was good.
I love 7.
I like 8.
XP is awesome.
I learned 8. So
7
it
is
doesn't
better than
bother
XP.
me. But then again, I
In
don't delve as deep as you do with
I
I
don't.
I can't go deep enough with Windows 8.
You know, I prefer Windows 7 over XP any day of the week.
You can still get to your control panel and stuff.
Because you can game
You
By
can't,
going
but you can't
to
go
search.
anything when you're in there.
on a gaming
Okay.
perspective.
Not really.
I never went that far in a computer anyway.
You can
I
play
just know
XP
that-
games on 7, but you can't play 7 on XP.
True. How did you get my knife?
I let him borrow it. I cut
Go,
that in
go,
half
go,
with that.
go. Give me, make it adult. It's just like back and forth.
I chopped that in half with the same knife.
Yeah, I know,
mine.
but that was a chop. That was just like a little make an adult
Well, I
spot.
did that with the other side.
Make
It's
it
still
adult.
fine.
Can I have my sheath too?
No.
Motherfucker.
Joel, that was your laptop. Oh.
Matches the dent.
When I first saw you,
I need to talk about something else also on this podcast. Oh, that was gross.
when I first saw your
Yeah,
laptop, I
spoon.
thought it was the design of the keyboard. I thought it had a wave design. Then I actually looked at it close and
I don't like
nope,
the smartphone.
Nope,
that-
No, that's a fist mark.
That's a fist mark.
I don't like that. Like the application side of Windows 8.
Yeah, neither do I.
That's
It's not
for
a
your-
phone.
that's for your
Stop
smartphone.
pretending.
They have those all-in-one computers. It's like an enormous tablet that's also a computer.
Yep, those are pretty cool. The Surface.
I think so. And then there's Alienware.
Alienware is
I
the
want
epitome of perfection as far as computers concerned.
And they light up.
They light up.
That's just like the equivalent to the bass boat
They
of
made a
computers.
bulletproof one. Did you know that?
No, but the bass boats of computers because they're shiny, they light up, and I want to buy it. Just like a bass boat, shiny, have legs.
I love the picture. Bunch of kids playing on computers in the basement, and there's this one kid
Hanging from the ceiling.
that had duct taped himself
To
off
the
of a pipe or a cross beam or something, and his computer's up on top of a filing cabinet, and he's just laying there.
There's always.
There's always more room.
Always more space. I'm like, oh my god, it's the game room.
Yeah,
If there was one, I'd put. Oh, I should put a hammock.
and I always thought that it was funny. As like the biggest person here, I was always in the crampedest spot on the floor.
Cramptest.
Yeah.
Cramptest.
I especially liked when we had the TVs up against
The far wall.
the side wall, the far wall from the door, and you were across the front of the entertainment center in front of me.
Yep. I like that too.
You were completely sideways
Perpendicular.
perpendicular with
I
the
remember that.
with the entertainment center, and if you stepped forward, you blocked my TV. Like,
Then I can say
you couldn't do this.
Josh, you found your Wii.
I know.
so many hours of Battlefield. I wish we could go back to that.
Part of me does and part of me doesn't.
Well,
What?
yeah. I mean,
To
we
what?
need to get this shit our game room. We've upgraded from that to this. This has to be the Empire.
This is end. Because I'm getting this room, the room
I will come
across.
over here when you're
You're
asleep.
getting that room?
That's going to be a kitchen.
It's pretty awesome.
But he's not going to cook up here.
Nope, I'm going to go downstairs. That's going to be just the fridge there. And maybe like
Fridge,
the table.
sink?
And the sink will stay.
And the microwave.
I didn't think you were going to take the sink out,
Of course
Josh.
the microwave will stay. So, it'll be functional for like, ramen and anything microwavable.
The
Thank you,
gaming
microwave
necessities.
burgers.
All nerd necessities.
You just made me happy.
You can store them in the
talk.
freezer.
Alright, Josh,
There's a bathroom halfway
you need to
there.
stop here because you're making me excited about this, and I will come over here when you're not here to organize this house.
Well, this shit can't go anywhere until I start parting it out.
I beg to differ.
Don't get me in trouble and start throwing it places.
There's some nice windows right there.
Yeah, they're
Then
all open.
don't get yourself in trouble and tempting me
Some
with
nice old
false
glass
promises
right
of awesome game rooms.
No, this will be my living room. I'm going to have a nice fucking couch. When?
There's one problem with that. You're not going to fuck in it.
Ha!
See, that's funny, because it's true.
He's got a right
Well, he
hand.
will, just not with anybody else.
That's not fucking, that's masturbating. Sorry, Jill. Anyway, I was gonna talk to you about something then. Can't remember now.
Not my
My
problem.
list.
Yeah, it wasn't on the list. I went through my
wasn't.
list because I thought of it halfway through.
I love magic. I love D&D.
Put it on the list.
I want to go... We should all go to Comic Con Speaking this weekend.
Well, Saturday night I have
Like, that
a
is
graduation
my-
party. Then Sunday I have a graduation party.
I feel like that's my favorite place to be.
I'm done with
For
school
stores,
on
because-
Tuesday.
There's so
I've
many
been done
things...
for school for 4 years.
Well, I'm done for the summer at least.
Dude, I'm so glad I never have to go back to school. I'm gonna
I
go...
miss school.
Same.
School is awesome. It really is.
Certain aspects.
Cherish it.
It's so easy.
Stay here as long as you can.
Okay, happy.
Billy.
I know.
Right actor, wrong movie. Don't ever say that. Stay here as long as you can. Cherish it.
Well, things just.
I
got
need an
weird.
adult.
What'd you
I need an adult.
say?
Why? I have a knife.
But that's not me.
This is more trustworthy than any adult.
Yeah, most adults just didn't call the cops. I know that firsthand.
Except for Qui-Gon Jinn.
He was my favorite.
Qui-Gon Jinn. Fact. He was my favorite too. He was a
And
rebel.
he's Liam Neeson.
Was it Nelson?
Nelson.
Liam Nielsen.
It's Liam Neeson.
Nielsen?
There's
It's
an
not
L.
Nielsen, it's Neeson.
There's an L in there.
Depends on who you talk to, I
Well,
guess.
I've heard both. Liam
It's just like Lucic.
Neeson and Liam Nielsen.
Just like Lucic.
I think there's an L in there.
Lucic. But
I think it's Nielsen.
My phone said no.
Oh well, fuck it.
Daniel.
I don't care. He's awesome.
I hate the national announcers.
The Brewster! His voice cracks so much.
Stars! He drives me crazy.
I hate Pierre. I want to fight him.
Pierre is... He has
I
the
like
weirdest shaped head I've ever seen.
You like Pierre?
You like Pierre?
No.
You lie.
He
I don't
wins.
like anybody that works for the NBC Sports Network.
I love
Ooh, the little guy with the
I love-
funny hair.
Except they got the funny hair.
everybody on Nesson. And that's it. Everybody
Jack
else sucks.
Edwards gets so excited.
I'll never
That's what makes
forget.
him so
And the
great.
Bruins score! They win it!
And I
And
have a new respect for Andy Bricklin now that I learned that he's from Melrose.
What difference does that make?
He's from Elvis too.
So?
He's from my hometown.
That makes him an asshole. Fuck that guy. Melrose sucks.
Yeah, you got porta potties tipped all over the place.
Did they tip it over again?
I did.
Fuck you, Josh. Smell like shit.
It's too early for them anyway. They don't come out of their hidey holes.
Who?
The teenage kids that go down there.
I should hide and scare the shit out of them.
You probably scared the shit out of a couple of them because they're probably stoned to their fucking minds.
What's wrong with that?
Either stoned or shit-faced or both, probably. And they'll just... It'll be too much for a couple of them.
They just break down.
They just...
Unless they're good stoners and they just go, you caught me! I'm not even gonna run. I'm just gonna sit here. Get sit.
I'm not gonna bother running.
Nope. Just don't call my mom, please.
But anyway,
I owe her $10.
Joel, have you thought what we were gonna say to Dan?
No, that's long gone.
I forgot.
Yeah. I got on the tool truck the other day, and I had a list made up in my head, and there was one on my table, but I didn't bring it with me. And I got on the truck, and I was like, okay, I forget everything I was gonna get today.
That.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that, but then everything else after that, I had like 10 different things, and I had been thinking of it for a month.
Yeah, because I run the Disney blog thing. I'll run Tumblr too. I had a
$45 dikes
what dice cost that much now?
for Nipex, like made in Germany, top of like the Cadillac of pliers.
Someone else, please tell me they went the same direction I did on that.
I did too.
Thank you, Joel.
His ex-girlfriend.
I dike.
I knew, but I'm trying to keep my mind away from that because every time I say dike,
Come back to the gutter.
Come in the gutter? It's better than coming in the rough.
But anyway,
Anyways, turning my tool story dirty.
that's what we do. Now, is that it? That's all we got?
I don't know.
Is that all she wrote?
I feel like I'm forgetting 2 things.
Check your list.
You know what I was thinking of?
No, I deleted everything on my list as I went.
I'm gonna
That
start
was
trying to be
empty.
more organized for this thing. I feel bad and I feel useless, and everybody that watches the show hates me.
Well,
Not just the people who watch it.
next
Oh,
week. Next week is
burn.
50.
What are we doing for the 50? Confirmed.
We'll talk about that later on the 50th.
We'll talk about that in the 50th.
Yeah,
Well,
we can discuss
We'll
that
decide
later.
the top 10 list then and now. Then and now? Right then and there. No. Off the cuff.
I do want us, at least us 4, to come up with a cool Ferris Geek story.
Oh, I
Serves you right, you little bastard.
I got it right here. I know
I'm gonna
it.
stab myself.
Hey, bastards are people too.
Yes, I am.
Not by choice.
But,
Safety.
But, shot.
Bye.
Wait, what are we doing confirmed?
Confirmed? Oh, Dan, sit back down.
That's hurt my butt. I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
I flinched like a motherfucker.
And
Top
I'm
10 list, along with accompanied by Jules' first geek stories.
Just for the originals.
And anybody that likes
Because
comics,
otherwise it's
their
gonna be way
favorite comics.
too long.
And say, Joel?
Otherwise it's gonna be way too long. Do we want to do favorite top 10 comics or something like
I
that?
could
Or
not
at least top
do-
10. Well, anybody that reads comics can do like their favorite to date or comic book series or whatever. Anything to do with comics, that's their favorite.
Just one?
Yeah, the top
Top 3.
3. You do top 3 comics.
Well, now
Characters,
I've read
anything?
one series and a Batman.
Well, I'm
that
sure
was based
there's
off
at least-
animated series.
This weekend we're going to Comic
Yeah.
Speaking, and we're going to get a couple comics. We're going to get you a couple series
and I'm gonna get me
laid.
broke.
Dude, I don't have the time to read the books I want to read.
Comics
Comic
take
books
like
are
5
shorter.
minutes.
If
I read really slowly.
Josh,
They
it's
take like
20
7
pages,
minutes.
And it's only like
Dude.
5 words
You
per
have
page.
no idea how slow I read.
Dude, a panel could be this big. And then 2 more.
I'm not even kidding. It's taking me like
And
a
then
half
the next
an hour
page.
to read.
A comic?
Yeah.
A book. A 25-page pamphlet.
I read that.
Half an hour.
Okay, when I was gonna let Joel borrow that Deadpool comic, I said, hold on, I hadn't read this. And by the time that he was finished talking, I said, here, you can borrow it now.
Yep. And literally I read it 3 times, and I was in, 5 minutes?
You didn't read it while you were here.
No, I purposely did. I wanted to savor it.
I didn't read at all when I was younger.
You can read now.
So my reading level is like that of a 3rd grader.
And 3rd graders
No,
read
you know
comics.
What? No, I figured it out. Top 3 geek culture idols. Who in your life is like related to geek? Anything geek. Video game, comic book, anything geeky. Movies. was your idol? Top 3. Influential.
I really don't have one.
Bilbo
You and Dan.
Baggins.
Oh wait, do you mean like?
Yeah, like people from like.
Oh Jesus!
You couldn't come up with
I
3
couldn't do that.
people who influenced you?
Can it be top 20?
Can we talk right? That's what I would need. You really couldn't do
I
that?
couldn't do that. I guarantee you Carl couldn't either.
I guarantee you I can't because I can't choose.
Carl couldn't even come up with
Bilbo Baggins is number 1 in my life. He's my hero.
Gimli.
Get off, little bastard.
What? I was about to beat you to death with
When
your
I
own
read
phone.
Lord of the Rings, I liked Legolas more, though. I thought he was going to come back swinging. Dan, can we agree that Gandalf would win? Dan? Oh, read that thing that you brought up the other day about Gandalf and the Balrogs.
Oh. I don't have my phone. It was off of iPhone. It was something like, remember the time that, Gandalf sent everybody away so he could kill the...
Tricked everyone into fleeing.
The thing, to kill the... Give me the name of the thing.
Balrog.
Balrog.
The Balrog. So he could keep all the XP to himself.
Then
Then show up next session with new robes and shit. New fancy robes and shit. I'm sorry.
It's just like, oh, that so happened to me. In D&D, only like different, but still, I've done it to people too. I told people like, oh, dude, it's too dangerous in there. Let me just go in there and check it out. Cleaned out rooms by myself as a rogue, pick out people, and then I like came back with like all amazing magic gear that was meant for the rest of the party, all for myself, and sold it. Bought all new stuff for myself.
Your DM let you get too out of control.
No, no one stopped me. No one stopped me. It's up to the group. DM is unbiased. If you want to do something, try it. See if it works. If it works, then let it happen.
I mean, if your party was cool with that, I wouldn't have been.
No, you shouldn't have been. My party was stupid.
I wouldn't have been at all.
They thought, oh, let this kid do this. He won't know what he's doing. Oh my god, he just cleared out a room by himself. He deserves everything he just did. Anyway, we'll figure out top 3. We'll let you know at the beginning of the 50th. Top 5.
We'll,
we have to keep it either top 5 or top 3 or something, because top 10 between
top 5.
like...
Top 5 between 7 or 8 of us, whatever I said.
Yeah, 8 or so.
The four originals.
Carl,
Carl,
Chris.
Mike, Chris, Haley.
Yeah, it's 8. 8 times 5, right? That's 40 things we're going to bring it up.
I
It's gonna be a
still
long
keep
one.
it at 5.
Yeah, I'm saying like no more than 5.
No, I wasn't going to go any further than 5.
I was playing a game on the GameCube over the week.
The Hobbit?
Sort of.
That's the best game for GameCube.
Chris, you definitely do it?
What? What day?
You ever heard of that?
It'd be a Saturday.
Peyton Kaido's Origins.
Haven't played that one.
Magnus
I really can't
style game.
guarantee 'cause
Card
I don't
turn-
know what my plans are.
turn-based
Most
card game?
likely.
Well, like,
When would you know? When would you know?
you play a
definitely
character,
next
you
Saturday?
roam around, and you can collect
I can
like the
probably find
essence
out the
of
next
a
couple
certain
days
thing,
how
like
they
fire,
are.
water.
Thank you.
You collect battle mangas cards, and then you fight like with a randomized deck that
That's
you
pretty
build. Yeah, it's cool, and it's got a good story too. Graphics are good for GameCube. Metroid Prime has the best graphics for GameCube, though.
But The Hobbit.
It's amazing. I've started playing that again.
It's perfect. That's the perfect game.
It's so fluid too, like the combat,
Yep.
and you're not like you don't auto lock, which I love.
I hate
Like
all
if
the
you
work.
miss,
You miss.
you miss, and then you get hit, then you get frustrated.
Dodge roll! That's all I did in that game.
Fighting that zombie in the graveyard with the respawning zombies with a quarter health and no items sucked. God, that was so hard. And they have ranged skeletons too.
The archers.
That took me so
Alright,
long.
Dan, I also want you to look up for me, whether it's podcast related or not, more about Forgotten Realms. Let me know what it's more about. Because I don't want to be a rogue-based character in something that would be best for fighting types. You know what I mean?
I'd
There's-
make it work for everybody.
Yeah, but there's certain circumstances, like, Forgotten Realms might be like anti-religious, and if I'm a paladin, it might not work at all.
That's why I would have to.
Like, I want you to look into it.
What I do, like listening to podcasts and reading and stuff like that, is basically been. I've learned that it is the DM's job to make the game and story work around the players.
Yes.
So I can make it work.
I'm sorry about the DMing thing I'm going to be doing Saturday. It's gonna be god awful.
I don't care.
I am so sorry.
Why are you sorry?
So we all die.
It's not even that, like, we're all gonna die. It's just gonna be like, this isn't at all what I wanted my character to be like. I'm sorry, I don't know how else to do it.
What are you doing?
Playing with a knife.
Not you.
Anyway.
Well, what you gotta tell people is not to have set their standards
A
high.
podcast
Actually,
I highly recommend, if you get tired of us, is us. Sorry, Josh.
in the middle of saying something, you just punch me in the face.
Well, I was gonna go the other way.
Yeah. First of all, people can't have too high standards where we're essentially breaking D&D.
Yes.
So people can't have too high standards, especially for the first match.
Well,
Session.
the thing is how I'm making you guys have your powers is extremely limiting, and I don't want people to think like...
People also can't look at, and you said this, you're not that person.
You're based off of it.
Loosely.
Loosely, and you said that from the start, too.
Based.
Yep.
You're loosely based off of this.
I don't know what to expect, so I'm up for anything. I don't care.
Dan, I'm sorry, but I have to have you have like a lifelink type situation, because the only way I can make your health thing work.
Fine.
Otherwise, you'd be way too powerful and healing way too fast. Like, immortal fast. And
Why do you think I picked Wolverine?
I can't let anyone
To make
be
Joel's
immortal.
life difficult?
Yeah.
I can't make anyone that unreasonably powerful.
I know, I'm not Deadpool.
Oh, I took Deadpool out. I'm not even going to be him anymore. He's not even.
That'd be like the Trask of that series.
Yeah, but he's completely mentally insane. I was going to have him try and commit suicide every single game and fail at it. It's going to be a little bit of comic relief for me. And I get mad at you guys just going to have him just like blow his own head off.
What if you seal him in an adamantium box about that big?
He'd be miserable. He wouldn't be dead, he'd just be miserable. You know, there's a comic where he was wearing a spacesuit up in space, right? And it broke, it fell on him, and they're like, oh, you can survive this? Yeah, I just wear it because it looks cool. He doesn't need it! He just wears it because it looks cool.
Can I kill Carl?
You can absolutely, if he doesn't kill himself first.
Can I just want to... Somehow, I want...
Nothing.
Yes! That will work perfect!
Nothing will beat them when that troglodyte threw a spear through your head. When me, you, and Dan were playing. And I was the DM.
Oh, that one at night?
Yep. I had this troglodyte after a fight standing. He just saw his party get killed, and he took a spear and he hucked it up at the first person he saw. He rolled a 20, killed him in one shot, and he was up on a hill.
20 with max damage.
Couldn't have happened any better.
Josh.
I'm just standing here on the top of a hill, and I don't even think any of my shots landed. I think I had horrible rolls that night. I think I maybe did 5 damage out of the whole party. And I just had to be the only one the guy saw. 20 and max damage, and
That alone made my night.
I'm like, oh.
He wasn't even supposed to be in it. It just happened.
I'm
I was
like,
like,
oh. Oh, he sees JD.
Yeah.
Did Dan go what the fuck?
Dan
Me and
was,
him couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah. I think that's when Penny was...
No, that wasn't it.
Wasn't it? What happened then? Because it was something amazing.
That was when we played till 5:45 in the morning.
That was amazing.
How come we don't do this anymore?
You were somewhere.
Because we work really weird hours.
Fuck, we need to do this, not this weekend.
I kind of
but
missed
the weekend
D&D.
after.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a graduation party on Sunday.
I've been saying that forever.
You've got one Saturday night.
I bought
And
all these
Sunday.
books for...
And Sunday?
We gotta go, though.
Yeah, we do.
Alright, Joel.
Bye, guys.
Alright, good night, Gotham.
Enjoy.